Hello, my name is David, and this is the probability of events exercise. I was asked to write a function that creates a set of two values, each a random integer in the range from 1 to 6, and run this function 1,000 times for a total of 1,000 created sets. My program was then to calculate how many sets have the same two values, and how many of the sets' values add up to 7. Before running you through the program, let me run the code. The program outputs 4 lines of the output. The first 2 lines of these output the number of sets whose values are equal, and the number of sets whose addition of their values add up to 7. For the next 2 lines, I was told to output the probability of the events. The probability of an event, P of E, equals to the cardinality of the event, E, divided by the cardinality of the sample space, S. In the case of the same two values, the event is the set of sets whose two values are equal. Since there are 189 cases of these events, in this case, the cardinality of the event is 189. Because we have 1,000 total sets, the sample space is 1,000. Thus, the probability of the number of events whose two values are the same is the division between the cardinality of the event, 189, and the cardinality of the sample space, 1,000. And this will equal 0.189. For the probability of the addition to 7 between the two values, we simply divided the cardinality of the event, 166, and the cardinality of the sample space, 1000, which gives us 0.166. Let me run the code a few more times and notice the similar outputs within each run. Now let me run you through the code. To begin the code, I created a function, sets, that return a set of two variables, each assigned a random value between 1 and 6. Now at the main function, I created two variables, same value counter to track the number of sets whose two values are equal, and addition counter to track the number of sets whose values add up to 7. Through a for loop iterating 1,000 times, I call the set function and assign its values to another set, sets. Don't judge me. I then increased the same value counter by 1 if the set only has one element. You see, I did this since Python will automatically eliminate any duplicate elements in a set. Thus, if a set consists of two same values, the set will then eliminate the duplication and remain with one of that value. If the set didn't have an element, meaning it didn't originally have duplicate values, the program would proceed to check if the addition between its two values equal to 7. If so, the addition counter variable would increase by 1. After the entire iteration of the for loop, we simply calculate the probabilities of the two events, cardinality of E, by dividing by 1,000 the counters, cardinality of the sample space, and outputted the number of each event, and the probability of the two events. Thank you for watching.